Here's to good friends. Tonight is kind of special.
Hey, where you been? It wasn't easy getting tickets for this game.
Hey, Bob.
Teddy, I know exactly what I want. I want the biggest steak you got and a bottle of Lowenbrow. Steak and Lowenbrow. Dolan, you're a genius.
When you want the taste of a truly great beer, tonight, let it be Lowenbrow.
Here's to the chef. Here's to the bartender.
Out on the town, flying around, pizzas disappear. Now you're talking Friday night, now you're talking beer. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is smoking here.
Stroh's, fire brewed for smooth, consistent taste.
Now you're talking Stroh's, now you're talking beer. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is smoking here.
Deacon's my name, and bowling's my game.
Gutter ball, gutter ball.
Why are you gonna score there?
Come on, 3 strikes and you're out.
We just won another round of light beer from Miller.
Yeah, light sure tastes great.
Let's fill it, tastes great.
Wait a minute.
There it is, down there.
Take your time.
8 ball in the pocket.
Bubba, this ball doesn't have any holes in it. Yeah, it does.
The score's all even.
Last frame. Who's up?
Rodney.
Rodney! Gotta be a mistake.
Hey, you kidding? It's a piece of cake.
All we need is 1 pin, Rodney.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
I didn't get my turn yet. I'm gonna break this time.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the light.
It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to get things started.
Hey, man, is that Double D? Yeah, man. Well, turn it up, man.
Let's just go in and, like, kill all the orcs, right? They're the bad guys, who gives a shit? We just hack and slash and we loot their dead bodies, right? Hack and slash, kill them all, you know, conquer the infidels.
Boy, that campaign sounds like a barrel of fun, doesn't it?
Somebody who's opening a refrigerator and leaning in, right, is the language of a woman. Somebody who's opening their refrigerator and being cut off halfway through that lean is the voice of like a mermaid or a siren.
They're utter shits. They're utter shits.
This is not the face of the hobby anymore. And I think there's been mistakes made in years past where people assumed that D&D players were all, you know, white dudes in a basement, which has been a faulty assumption for a lot of years and gets more and more false every day. And so it's, in my viewpoint, honestly, guys like me can't leave soon enough.
I just had to be born with empathy and a weakness for socialism and femboys.
We gotta put a little hot sauce on the taco, you know what I mean?
We want this dwarf to be the dwarfiest dwarf.
Right.
We want the elf to be the elfiest elf.
And just the dashiest dash of Tabasco.
Their voices need to carry across water.
I'm a creative. It's a huge drain, right? Because fans can be off.
When we got the descriptions, they were very adamant. They were like, try not to make it like a white blonde guy. Like, please, like, we love him, but there's like 500 million of them.
You say white lives matter, they don't. White lives don't matter because white lives aren't a thing. Lube for their rectal adventures.
Lutherville, Marina Del X, Otisburg. Who's this monster? She's got her own place. Otisburg. It's a little bitty place. Otisburg. Okay, I just wipe it off. That's all. It's a little town.
We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
5, 4, 3.
Great, Sam. We dumping chump. It's a landslide, sir.
On guard.
It's time to mobilize. Let's go.
A giant penis.
Did you cry? That so much. I went into the house and my wife was like, "What's wrong?" And I just crawled onto her and sobbed.
Oh my God.
I like the old opening better.
On with the show.
Hey, Crisco kisses. Indeed.
Did you cry?
Oh my gosh. So much.
Oi.
How's everybody doing today? Divers are all lined up, ready to go. Holy smokes.
Uh-oh.
We already got somebody coming in heavy.
Coming in hot.
A couple people coming in heavy.
Damn.
My algorithm says Ryan Nikolai remains broken. It continues to send me Garibay videos. And guess what? He referenced the platonic solids again, huh? Truly, truly, I tell you, I see my reflection in thee.
Bitter dregs.
It's so great to see a millennial embracing the old Star Trek. Thank you so much, Ryan. Good to see you, brother. And our friend Badger
I
Pretend.
love knowledge. Hey, Double D!
Badger has COVID, so he's getting his tribute in early in case he soon passes out. How about those Hoosiers? Never daunted. An impressive.
That's a great game.
unblemished
That's a great
season.
game.
Yep. 16-0. You could make the case that NIL money has kind of made stuff like that happen. You know, nobody ever thought anything about Hoosier football before. It was all basketball. But, you know, now. So congratulations. And I'm sorry to hear about the COVID. I'm wondering if that's what I had. I've been sick all week up till today, literally like noon today. I started out Sunday night, and I was pretty much laid up the first 2 days just resting. So it must be going around. I don't know if it was COVID or just a cold. Probably doesn't make much of a difference, but just got to rest it out, right? Hungar, Defender.
25 months.
25 months.
Rock and roll. Thank you.
Man. Thank you so much, Hungar. Give him the Carl's Jr. drop if you
I certainly
could
would.
find it
I'd love
in your heart to do so, Crazy Mouse.
I'm the Secretary of State. Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because they pay me every time I do.
Indeed
Duh.
they do.
No doy.
We got DM Doom. Go ahead and throw that up there. I didn't get a chance to read that. DM Doom. Yep. Nothing to say, just appreciation.
Well, you know what they say.
What the hell you need ball bearings for?
Oh, come on, guys. It's all ball bearings nowadays.
Thank you very much, DM Doom. Always welcome. And thank you all for showing out. Got a pretty good show tonight. We're going to try to do another movie night over on Rumble. I have, I believe, the link in the description, both in this current YouTube video and the current Rumble video, to go over when we switch over to go over to the mystery movie watch party. So think you guys will be happy. I always try to give you something you're going to like, but maybe something you're not going to expect. So last time we did it was Conquest, which was a very ethereal, weird movie, but kind of cool in its own way. Good day from New Zealand. Been reinstated on X yet? No. Don't think that's going to happen. I just don't have the friends in high places. And there are a lot of people trying for me, and I salute you and thank you so much. Just not going to happen. Look, I think Cecil's still banned on YouTube, and he's got, a lot of folks in his corner. So, regrettably, we may have to live with the new account.
Can you create a new account?
What's that?
Can you create a different account?
Well, not legally.
Oh,
but if you see up there, my assistant Harvey has an account called @DD ASST. If you look in the right-hand corner of this,
right over there.
Now he gets those messages to me real quick, and I can respond like this. It's like Harvey and I, we're almost like the same person, when it comes to that kind of stuff.
He got
like
those,
a mind meld.
He got those extra classes at the community college.
That's right. Has he been fired yet? Are you crazy?
He ain't going.
It would be like firing myself if I. Jeez. Hungar, hit the like button, everybody. Thank you very much, brother.
Smash that shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. We were talking about. What's that? I'll say it after this. Craig Bragg, for $10.
I tell you, it just doesn't matter! It just doesn't matter! It just doesn't matter!
Hey, Double D and denizens of the lair.
Somebody's got to go back and get a shitload of dimes.
If anyone's interested, I'll be running a Shadow Dark live play this Friday at 8 on my YouTube channel. Admission is a shitload of dimes. Yes. That is very cool. Thank you, Craig. That is our game night. As these guys will let you know, Friday night is our game night. But I encourage all of you divers, check out Craig's channel and join in the fun. Does Harvey have a rabbit in his in his thumbnail? Somebody gets it. Somebody gets it. And I always know the right people will get it. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late. A wizard
Sounds
is
like
never
you're right
late.
on time to me.
Yeah, you're right on time. Something occurred to me, like we were talking, like the signs of a bad person. And if you remember what I said was how interested somebody is in what they're going to get when somebody dies. What other traits of like bad people would you say are like, they're like red flags? Because to me, that is like a huge one. And I've known people like this, not just the person we were talking about, Crazy Mouse, but like others who are just like so, like, I don't want to say like worried, but like so worked up over, oh, I can't believe, you know, so-and-so is going to get this when somebody dies. I'll tell you a little story. And this is called karma. Somebody was telling this to Mrs. D. They were saying, I can't believe so-and-so has his adopted kids in the will. Otherwise, we would be getting all that money. Like this person was like harumphing, like, what a shame this person adopted kids late in life. You know what happened 2 days after this person said that? The person she was talking about died. If that isn't like karma, like I don't know what is.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
That is awful.
Brutal. It's always stuck with me. I'm like, oh man, that's tempting the gods. Absolutely. Thank you for joining the. Yeah, the adopted children are his children. Yeah. The thing is, knowing the person who said this, I don't think they would have any bit of like self-reflection about it, because that's just who they are. You know what this is the anniversary of?
What?
I don't know.
How time flies, right? It's been 7 years.
Bullying.
The Me Too movement against sexual
Toxic
harassment.
masculinity.
Is this the best a man can get? Is it?
It's likely happening here in bullying as well. A problem.
We can't hide from it.
Sexual harassment is taking over.
It's been going on far too long. We can't laugh it off.
Who's the daddy?
What I actually think she's trying to say.
Making the same old excuses.
I like how he's trying to like help her out there. What if she just like said like something awful in that meeting, and he's like, all right, I'm going to try to save your job now.
Yeah, you don't even know the whole context.
Yeah.
Boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys.
You saw that black guy there saying boys will be boys? That is the only black guy who you could consider quote unquote bad in this commercial. Every other bad guy is white.
Boys will be boys.
But something finally changed.
Allegations regarding sexual assault and sexual harassment.
But she says
And there will be no going back. Because we believe in the best in men.
Men need to hold other men accountable.
Smile, sweetie.
Come on.
To say the right
Come on.
They don't got to smile for a picture. They can have their resting as much as they want.
Yeah.
thing. To act
here it is.
the right way.
Bro, not cool. Not cool. Bro, not cool.
Some already are. In ways big
Yo, men, for everyone bullshit.
and small.
I am strong.
But some is not enough.
It's not how we treat each other, okay? Okay.
Because the boys watching today will be the men of tomorrow.
Not cool, not cool.
Not cool, bro, not cool. 7 years, how time flies.
I look at the commercial there. Those two boys are wrestling around there at the picnic, and I relate to something I experienced when I was a little kid, getting in a fight at a little family get together at my cousin's house with some sort of christening for my cousin. Me and this other kid got in a bit of a tussle because he was a jerk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it has to happen.
It happens, but I didn't get the best of him. So when we got home, I got my ass beat. That's the true story.
It was the opposite of the Gillette commercial. You got to be more "quote unquote" toxic. Jonathan Carroll, my grandma passed away this morning. I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend. And we already have family fighting over the same issue. So sad to hear, isn't it? It really does. I mean, it is true. Like, money brings out the worst in people. And I'm always of a mind, like, as far as money goes, like, you can always just earn more money. Like, to me, there's always, for smart people, there's always a way just to get more money. Like, I've never been at a point in my life where I'm like, oh boy, that's it. You know, all the money's going to run out. But profoundly, like, lazy and bad people, that's how they view life. Like, it's a zero-sum game. Like, oh, you have money, that means I can't have it, and I'm not going to get any more. Patrick Demo, our good friend, $2. The anniversary of when I stopped buying Gillette. Yeah, me too.
$2.
I didn't make a big deal out of it. I told, because Mrs. D does the shopping. When that came out, I just said, no more Gillette, please. I'm like, just try to steer clear of that brand. And she's like, oh, really? Why? I showed her the commercial, and she kind of chuckled. She's like, yeah, I can see why. I'm like, yeah. And since then, it's just been habit forming. So fuck Gillette. Yep. 7 years. Too soon. # too soon. Boys will be girls slobbered, the usual suspects. Yeah. Redfield, the Crawford of the Crimson Craw, as he's sometimes known, the not cool guy, stole her purse later, guaranteed. Yeah.
Not cool.
Not cool. We got to wait till later when she's alone. Yeah. And we can work the angle together. I mean, you would think like nowadays it's some kind of like a parody or something because it's aged so poorly. But there was a time when somebody at Gillette said, this is how things are going, man. Okay. How'd that work out for your financial statement? Cal for 2. Money brings out the worst. Brings out the worst people. Somali Daycare, yes. Yep.
Your name is Toby.
Drawn to it like flies on shit, right? Ugh. Yep. All right. Let's see. I want to kind of keep things moving because, like I said, we're going to try to do a movie over on Rumble tonight. It won't be a long one either. You guys can. It'll be a nice hour and a half movie, so you guys don't even have to stay up too late. Not cool, man. Not cool. That girl later on TikTok. Why don't men approach us anymore? Yeah, absolutely. It's as we often discuss. It's hard to please women. Nova Open. I got to thank Patty for this. Patty O'Cakes, because he kind of put it on my radar. So if you're out there, Patty, thank you, brother. This actually is not new. Okay, there's a gaming convention in Washington, D.C. What I hate was I didn't even know where this was, and it's almost like you had to look on the site and like do some deep diving just to figure out where this stupid fucking convention was. And then at some point they just put like Washington. It's like, okay, is that Washington State or Washington, D.C.? Apparently it's Washington, D.C. It's like the old It's Pat skit from Saturday Night Live, remember? They'd be like, well, what's your friend's name? Chris. Some name that would be either male or female. This was at the Nova Open this past year, 2025. This one won the I think, the People's Choice Award. So if you can't tell what's going on here, these are 5 quote-unquote Care Bear grizzly bears, anti-fascist grizzly bears, going up against a bunch of zombies. You notice all those zombies are wearing red hats?
Well, all it takes
a good portion of them, yeah.
So this one, a diorama, a figure painting thing, or
yeah, some sort of display.
Macaroni art.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty shitty to me.
That's what I mean too. Like, it's obviously it was just a very political. Obviously, those are supposed to be MAGA people. They want. Gee, if the swastika with a little slash through it wasn't obvious enough. Okay, so this was cringy. Crawford at a Crimson Craw. Make not cool a soundbite, fellas. Crazy Mouse.
I'll make a note.
Make a note. By the way, I did put one on there. I think you saw Crazy Mouse. You should have seen I did put a new one on there. So this drew a lot of backlash from a lot of people. And these are actually not even this isn't even painted that well. Like, this is a pretty bad, like, just from a mechanical point of view. Like, those are just like contrast paints on those bears. Like, there's barely any, there's only like a modicum of like skill that's going in here. Anybody with a couple of years painting experience could do this. And look at the juvenile way the swastika. I mean, it doesn't even make any sense. So, what if I told you that the Nova Open tried to do the right thing? Snake Oil Sean, can I get Chang's drop for the Antifa Bears for $10?
Which one's Chang?
Yay!
Oh, I got it.
The most important tool is respect.
Ha! Gay!
You certainly can. You can have anything you want.
Yeah.
Snake Oil Sean.
Call your shot.
Call your shot. Thank you, brother. All right, so this is Nova Open. Okay, so they did this over on Instagram. Nova Open's vision continues to focus on hosting a world-class, family-friendly, and inclusive gaming convention centered on tabletop miniatures, board games, etc. We strive to offer a welcoming space where a diverse community can come together for 5 days of connection, creativity, and joy. Welcome, Brian. We are deeply proud of the environment we've built, one that intentionally embraces veterans, LGBTQ plus families, artists, etc. So they're given their bona fides here. That must mean another shoe is going to drop. As part of providing an inclusive environment, Nova Open has always seen art as a vital form of human expression, offering unique and imaginative ways for creators to share their stories, etc. With more than 1,000 community submissions on display in the past, Capital Palette celebrates the diversity of voices and visions that make our hobby so vibrant. As we create space for meaningful reflection, spirited conversation, and challenging ideas, we remain committed to ensuring that this environment is welcoming, supportive, and respectful of everyone. To help maintain that spirit, here's where the other shoe drops. We kindly ask that works steer clear of imagery or themes that could be interpreted as encouraging harm towards any modern real-world group or individuals. So they're basically saying, like, no more of these dumb dioramas where you're acting out these fantasies of killing MAGA people. Or this year, it would just be ICE agents, too. Okay. Let's see what people said in the comments in a moment. After I go to Ryan for 2. Take it easy on the veteran pandering, Nova. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure the veterans are proud to be associated with a place like Nova. DB for 5. Hey, Dog Brothers, Sword Sisters. I can see we're off to a fast start. Get your maces ready. Absolutely, brother. Stick around, too. We're going to have another movie over on Rumble. All right, so I'm going to move this a little crazy mouse. Give me control here for just a moment if you can, brother. And let's try to make this maybe a little bigger. All right, so... Okay, all yours. These are some of what they were saying. Most of what I want to say has already been said, and better that I could say it. As a current service member actively deployed overseas, oh bullshit! This was really disappointing. This was a really disappointing statement to wake up to. The one time I got to go to Nova was one of the greatest experiences of my life, and I was looking forward to sharing it with my kids. Personal disappointment aside, if y'all, boy, there's an indication of somebody who's beyond repair.
Right.
Typing out y'all. If y'all truly cared about including and listening to the artistic community, then you could not have provided a more lackluster, poorly timed, destructively exclusive message. You've isolated a huge part of your community and thoroughly destroyed everything the previous team and volunteers built. What a shame. They're only asking that you don't overtly call for the killing of MAGA people, ICE agents, etc. Here we go. I was planning on making Nova 2026 my first attendance, but after all this, I'll be happy to steer clear. Oh, princesses. Have y'all thought about not supporting fascism? A true alpha doesn't support fascism. Then there's a couple in here from our side who got in. What is fascism? Kind of calling him to task. Where's the fascism in this post? You can say you're proud of building a diverse community full of all the alphabets. But in case you couldn't tell from the comments, stories, reels, and related posts, you're sending a very clear message to those communities. They're not actually welcome at Nova Open. That's how far down the rabbit hole these people are. That's how far gone they are. Simply asking them to be polite and not call for murder means not welcoming them.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
Yeah, I've gone to Nova for 4 years. I had the pleasure of teaching there for I bet you're a real peach. Nova's my favorite convention. Makes me really sad to see these actions come out of the event and to see you dig your heels in rather than change. All this because someone felt threatened by Care Bears versus zombies. That's insane, guys. Actually, no. And you know what? I actually wouldn't mind this stuff being out there. Hey, it's content for us. So I don't give a shit. But maybe Nova was just like, we don't like the kind of people that we're going to be attracting to this convention. They're all mentally ill losers, as you can tell by this comment section, which is overwhelmingly just full of, yes, people like that. Absolutely. Disgusting troons, militant weirdos. Oof. Yeah, well said. Well said. I have a few friends who are, and I understand. So this is somebody who's pointing out, okay? So I wasn't present at Nova when that thing won the community award or whatever it was, but I have a few friends who were, and from what I understand, this piece got less than 10 votes total. I don't know exactly how many other items there were to vote on and how it was advertised and whatnot, but the whole community vote thing seems like it wasn't well put together.
Well, bye.
Should these numbers be true, they should be reevaluated how they do this process in the future. Maybe it was somebody at Nova Open putting their finger on the scale and just kind of like goosing it up, and maybe that person's not there anymore. And look, on the face of it, that was a terrible, terrible piece. Again, that's what we're looking at. It's just god awful. I can tell like when there's like somebody just use contrast paints because I use them to get table ready stuff ready for the table. Yeah, so this is not not worthy of any ribbon. All the political bullshit aside. Nova doesn't approve of the miniature art, but they still gave it a fucking award. Yeah. Well, that was last year. And I guess you gotta think like, okay, are they trying to turn over a new leaf? Are they actually trying to change? Now, normally I would kind of be like, all right, give them a chance. I doubt that they're going to change all that much, but we'll see. But boy, are they taking it on the chin. Patrick for 5.
I got something for Patrick.
Now pay close attention, because the information you're about to hear could mean the difference between life and death.
I saw a commenter named @blue-haired Serge. I think they meant @blue-haired Spurg. Yep. Nicely said, my friend. Blue-haired Spurg. Yeah, I love this person coming in when the guy who said like, oh yeah, it only got 10 votes. This guy comes in like the Nemoidian chancellor, like, that sounds like hearsay and not super believable. We need to form a committee to investigate this. Oh really? It's that hard to believe, Mister? The truth is out there. Come on. Seriously.
He sounded like that guy from Star Wars.
That's who I was doing.
Yeah.
Old Nemoidian.
I don't know his name, but
that'd be Newt Gunray. See this guy. This guy knows his ancient Star Wars lore.
Canon.
The canon, yes. Dude, I agree. Now this means my diorama of Ice Chapter Marines wearing red hats, killing zombies colored brown with gay pride flags on them is banned. This is fucked up. Salute to you, Mr. 23rd Mechanized, giving them a little bit of what for. Ryan Nikolai, was that you, my friend? I'm glad people see how you really feel. That's important. I agree. If you aren't cool with dioramas depicting thinly veiled political violence, then you have no place here. And you will not be missed, right? Says the 23rd Mechanized man. Oh, man. I say this as someone who just last year decided that this year they would enter something at Nova Open. The idea that art isn't political is missing the point of art. You don't have to agree what the art is. Yeah, all that stuff. That's fine. But for it to be artistic, it has to appeal to something a little bit more than just some base level, like, oh, those zombies have red MAGA hats. Those bears are going to rip them up. There's no depth to it. There's no skill to it. Basically, you're just telling on yourself for the kind of people that you are.
They talk like it's fine art. Fine art is subjective. You can 5 people can look at a painting, even something that initial look is pretty obvious, but they'll look into it something that they see often part of themselves. This wasn't fine art right here. This was a diorama of miniatures, poorly painted with an agenda. And the people running this Nova says, hey, we don't want that. We want to include everybody. Let's not do that, which is fair and the right thing to do. These Bergs are full of shit.
Yeah, I agree. Just hateful little lefties. That's
like whiner babies.
Yeah. There's a section, probably fewer than you think. There's a section of the community that's definitely centrist to far right. Most are too cowardly to out themselves and admit their hate openly. So they're saying if you're a centrist, you're full of hate. That's how far the Overton window has shifted.
Obviously, they don't know what the word center means.
No, not anymore.
It's ironic.
You keep using the word.
Yeah.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
I see more and more how these nutballs are out there with their ninja masks on, trying to do their best to sucker punch everybody anymore.
Yeah.
And who's hiding who?
Yep.
Show your faces while you're out there. Show your faces while you're getting maced. Show your faces while you're grabbing someone's fucking umbrella and trying to whack grandma with it, who's just trying to walk across the road.
And I'm not sure if it's like a generational thing, but like as far as stuff like that goes, like Where would you think that you could just get off like throwing something at a cop, like literally interfering with a cop of any kind, them doing their job, and you not face any repercussions? Like there has to be some serious, like I hate to say it, but like privilege there to think that.
I just think they get hopped up in their delusion and they all feed into it. These people get in their little enclaves and they feed into it. Then they go out and they do something. You got the harsh ones who are out there with their sticks and their ninja masks and stuff like that. Then you got the women out there with their blue hair and their nose ring and screaming and hollering and that and getting maced. I love watching those videos. Suck on the mace lady.
I think that sometimes it's like a lottery ticket. Yeah, I'll get beat up by a cop if it's going to mean I get $500,000.
That could be it.
I think that used to be.
And it is a
case.
lottery. I mean, you don't know if your case is going to be the one where you get a bunch of money awarded to you.
The problem is though, like there's so many body cams now. Like this stuff, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you get the right jury, they'll see it the punk's way anyway. But these body cams have been a
Double D,
nightmare.
even if it. You're just
people.
going to the assumption it's going to go to a jury. This shit could just get settled down. Let's settle it out of court.
Yeah.
I hope that's not the case, but we've seen it. If you make a spectacle out of yourself like that, you're going to cause danger. You can be a moron in public and then, watch somebody that you supported try to kill somebody with their car and get shot, which is awful. I would rather see them disable the car, but it wins plays stupid games, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Yeah, there you go. Yep, Dino switching up a little bit. Gonna work on my lighting a little bit here. My apologies for casting a shadow on deities and demigods. Do you guys want to perhaps get wind of maybe the next thing, like racial thing? It's happening here in our hometown of Erie, PA. All right, so I'll give you the
represent 814.
Yeah, 814. Yeah, we're. Oh God, this is okay. So, Cello.
Oh Jesus.
Who's Cello? You may say. Put this in the back of your mind, guys, because there's going to be a trial starting pretty soon. And if it doesn't go the way the people who would be showing this sign around, if it doesn't go their way, there could be some damage done. I'm not saying, our city's kind of average, kind of normal, and I don't know if there's a critical mass. All right, so I'll play the original.
A 43-year-old
article.
Erie man is dead tonight after being shot by a Pennsylvania state parole agent in the city last night. The incident has left many in the community with more questions than answers. Jade Leah Burns has been following this story all day. And Jade, I know the police are being very tight-lipped, but what have you learned?
Yeah, Jen, Pennsylvania State Police crime supervisors are currently conducting interviews about this incident, but we are still waiting to hear what exactly went on last night.
It's a very sad day today here in Erie, Pennsylvania. But my perspective on the situation is very upset, very angry that another unarmed black man was killed by an officer.
One man is dead after Pennsylvania State Police say he was shot by a state parole agent.
All right, so this shooting was by a parole agent checking up on Marcello Woodard. That's the man's name. I think he was a piece of drug trash, maybe, that blew over here. We get a lot of trash from Detroit. A lot of Detroit's trash comes here, so I have a feeling he may have Detroit ties.
Family members have identified the deceased as Marcello Woodard, or better known to many as Cello. He was 43. The incident happened Wednesday evening around 10 o'clock near the intersection of East 27th and German Streets in the city of Erie. The Erie County District
27th and German.
Great neighborhood.
If you're ever in Erie, PA, do me a favor. Don't ever go to 27th and German.
That used to be a great neighborhood. I lived on 26th in Parade there. I used to trick or treat in that area. That was a fantastic area when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not anymore, Reagan.
not anymore. Go ahead, throw Craig's up there. We'll get that. We'll bang that out here. Craig Bragg for 5. I find it humorous that they look at MAGA as zombies. Meanwhile, they holler Nazi and shame, 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 and all I hear is brains. Well put, my friend. Well put.
District Attorney, along with Pennsylvania State Police, are currently investigating. According to the city of Erie, their officers responded to the incident. Once they arrived on scene, they saw the driver slumped over in his vehicle while it was still in motion. It was traveling along East 27th Street toward German. Officers then stopped the car right here where they positioned their cruiser in his path. There are still a lot of unanswered questions as to what caused the incident. The Pennsylvania State Police and other authorities have released little to no information, which has resulted in an uproar within the community. Pastor Gaines urges residents to think before they act, although this incident may have caused a lack of trust between police and the community.
The thing is, they interview all these pastors and these black community leaders, and our city's like any other. These guys have no information. And we'll tell you kind of what happened here in a moment. And then we'll give you the update as far as what's happening. You guys are going to love the update. Chris for 5. You mean German Street is a ghetto? Ghetto, yes.
Believe it or not.
In Erie it is.
We want to keep the city together, keep it positive. Yes, we are going to remember Cello in a positive manner, but
guy was a lifelong drug dealer and convict.
Again, we got to make sure that we be very sophisticated and smart of how we go about this.
I've had a long conversation with the chief of police this morning, and
we have our own little race hustlers in Erie.
Yeah.
And this guy's one of them. Whenever anything remotely racial happens, the 2 Erie news organizations, they go running right to this guy.
I urged him to expeditiously get on the television and make some statements for the welfare of our community.
While we're still waiting on details as to what led up to the shooting, the clergy members believe there are other ways the situation could have been de-escalated. Bishop Brock says every officer...
At this point, this is like right after it happened, nobody knows what happened. It could have been de-escalated. Oh, really?
Should go through sensitivity training so another tragedy like this does not happen again.
We have to do some things that are going to unify us across the board so that we can create a safer tomorrow for our children, for future policemen, for future clergymen, all together as a whole.
Okay, so let me tell you what allegedly happened. Parole officer goes to check up on parolee Marcello Woodard. When he gets there, he encounters a drug deal in progress. As you can probably guess, committing a drug deal while you're on parole probably breaks your parole. So he tried, from what I understand, to apprehend Marcello and take him in. He resisted.
Underleaf, we'll get to yours in a second.
What happened was, this is allegedly now, he tried to drive away and somehow the parole officer got caught up. Either the vehicle hit him, he started to get dragged, and he ended up shooting this guy dead. So that's what we understood. Here's the update. Now, that was 6 months ago. This is just recently. This is on the Erie Reddit. The DA, Elizabeth Hers, announced charges against Kevin Seelinger, that is the parole officer who fatally shot Marcello Woodard. A coroner's report found parolee Marcello Woodard had a lethal level of cocaine and other substances in his system when a state parole agent fatally shot him in Erie. A lethal level. That means this dummy, this Rhodes Scholar, tried to eat the cocaine to get rid of it when he realized he was busted because his parole officer was rolling up on him. So he swallowed enough cocaine.
All of it.
Yeah, all of it. Enough that they were doing a deal over, so it probably wasn't a little...
That's got to taste nasty.
Lethal level.
Oh, God.
Lethal level. Parole agent Kevin Seelinger charged with criminal homicide in the shooting death. I believe they are trying to... I believe they're trying to get him with first-degree murder, which is insane. That means it almost had to be premeditated for this parole officer. I don't know if this DA is kind of sneakily trying to get the parole officer off.
I wonder what Marcello Woodard was in jail for. Wait. I just remembered. Yeah. He's a coke dealer.
Literally had just served time for dealing cocaine.
That has nothing to do with the case.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely nothing.
That has nothing. His background is not admissible.
Yeah. But when he gets out, all you hear is like, oh, justice for Cello. Cello was remembered as a kind man. You know, he smiled at all the kids on the street, you know, that he was dealing coke to. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, I feel really bad for this Seelinger who now has to fight for his life. And like I said, I'm not sure if this DA is trying to give him an out because first-degree murder seems like a huge hurdle to get over. I'm not a legal expert, of course. But first-degree murder, I don't think, even if you are of a mind to do it, I don't think this arises out. He's doing this in the discharge of his duties.
Well, they're going to try to plead it down. And that's when they end up getting him in jail.
Yeah. So they'll do like, oh, you can do 5 years in jail. This guy should not be serving 1 day in jail. He's already in jail.
One of the things that the argument is to de-escalate it, they should have let Cello leave and then just apprehended him later. That's what they were doing because he kept violating his parole. So they kept letting him off the hook. And then finally they were like, hey, a drug deal's going down like right now. Let's stop it. So in other words, these people were like, let him leave. So what, he can go home and create a bunker?
Yeah.
So he can flee?
Get armed up. Yeah. Get all strapped. So then he can create a terrible situation for local police. Underleaf Seaman Retention Fund coming in hot. Thank you very much, brother.
Well, what would have been next? He let him go. Okay, this dude scarfs down all that coke, so that the PPO is going to get charged anyhow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, for allowing this guy to poison himself.
Seaman Retention Fund is so last year. Underleaf says right, and so the war continues. Yes. Thank you, boys. Amino Jacko, George Floyd 2.0, exactly the same. Sickening. Yeah. Like I said, guys, this is one you're going to want to pay attention to. I'll try to give you guys updates. But don't be surprised if a couple months from now, all of a sudden, you're turning on Fox News or something, or CNN or whatever, and then all of a sudden, let's go to sleepy old Erie, PA, you know, where we need justice for Cello. Justice for the scumbag coke dealer.
So in 2 years, there's going to be a statue of this guy on the yard of some church someplace.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they'll hold their little pilgrimages and they'll sell all their drugs there at night. You'll see a plethora of needles thrown on the ground from all the users out there. That's the homage to it, not flowers, but fucking needles and shit, paraphernalia.
Oh yeah.
And someone will drive into it. Then there'll be a riot.
Cal, so Lemoncello got the drug boat treatment. As I understand it, and like I said, to be fair, we don't have all the information. Let me just put it this way to you. The circumstantial evidence, you can start to paint a picture. He had a lethal dose of cocaine in his system. I'm going to assume he didn't choose to commit suicide by ingesting cocaine. So he was doing so out of self-preservation. What was he trying to preserve? He was breaking his parole, his probation.
He's about to go back.
Yeah, because he's about to go back to prison.
He was actually, the reason he's being painted as such a martyr was Cello was only just a few weeks away from finishing his parole.
Yeah, that's how stupid this MFer was. He was like 15 days away from being free and clear. But he literally could not keep his nose clean enough. I mean, look, every death is a tragedy, okay? But that fact alone, I mean, come on. I'm speechless. The stupidity. And then if we're to believe what happened, he tried to get away, and it could be a Renee Good situation where he's either got the parole officer tied up, partially clipped, or dragged. The officer thinks he's going to get dragged. He's got a duty to defend himself.
He's in a war zone. He's in a hood in that area, trying to do his job.
Yep.
It sucks that he had to do it. It sucks that this guy had to get shot, but hey, he wasn't going to live long anyhow.
Yeah. Trust me. I mean, nobody, and I would even say above the victim, because the victim was so stupid. They almost talk about making your own bed. But if anybody could go back in time, don't you think it would be the parole officer who'd be like, shit, all this shit isn't worth it. Now he's facing, life in jail, or like you said, if they try to plea it down. So what, he gets 10 years? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. Some scumbag tried to run out after he was in the middle of a drug crime. And by the way, he was going to die anyway. He had a lethal dose of coke in him. So unless they got an ambulance there real quick and could get that stuff out of his stomach.
The dude saved him the pain. That's a horrible way to die with all that coke in your system like that, in your stomach.
Fuck yeah. Chomp, chomp. How you doing, Sharky? Yeah, so remember this name, Marcello Woodard, the next George Floyd martyr. And you're going to hear all this stuff. Oh, he a good boy.
My baby wouldn't hurt nobody.
My baby ain't going to hurt nobody. He's
except all those kids he was dealing the coke to.
Yeah. And just follow this on Facebook if you want to see, there's a small number of all these people that are of a mindset under that Bishop Brock and all that. It's about time. It's about time. Oh, really? And our problem is we don't get worked up enough to do what these people do because we're too busy living our lives. But my God, this is where I'd love to see 2,000 people surrounding the courthouse, on the day of the trial in support of this agent. Just doing your job nowadays, you are literally, you could literally ruin your life if you deal with these people. Call my coke dealer. There you go.
You don't see anything about the white kid that gets killed. The white kid out there being stupid, and something happens, he gets shot. There's not a, families might go into revenge. I don't know, but there's none of this bullshit, And the community leaders, these ministers, they hide in there. Their taxes them. They got all this fucking money pouring in from all sorts of shit that our government gives them, and they don't do anything on the weekends with these people. They'll throw a basketball tournament once every 2 years, or something along that line. But they're not out in the community engaging with these young people to get them to stop doing things and make their communities any better. Yeah. If their communities were better, then Erie would be a lot better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. 1 second here.
Oh, gosh.
But I could get that. I'm not sure what's...
I think a church on every corner in that part of Erie is a scam. That should not be allowed. It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's every African American guy I work with. Just about, a lot of these guys are good guys, but they're all deacons.
Mm-hmm.
They're all deacons. How are you guys all deacons in different churches? And the churches are 2 houses away from each other.
A little bit of fraud going on there.
You think? I think the Somali thing's a bit late. They just jumped on a boat on this ship before the Somalis got in there.
So I'm fucking full of rage only because everybody's thinking, oh, what about justice for Cello? Justice for Cello. Cello's a fucking scumbag. And I almost feel like having that drop of Bruce Willis in Pulp Fiction. You want to know if I feel bad about it? I don't feel a damn thing about it. 1 second here, Crazy Mouse. I gotta reload something here. There we go. All yours. I don't feel anything for Cello. I do feel something for 11-month-old Harvey Mucklebust, who was suffocated to death at a daycare in Minnesota. Daycare worker Thea Russell just arrested and allegedly told police she did it for attention. Why aren't you seeing this in the on the news? Why isn't this making national headlines?
Well, regardless of color, baby killers should be shot.
Oh, without question.
Doesn't matter what you're...
Yeah, without question. How anybody could do this, that's not a human being on the right there. I mean, that is an angel on the left. That is like a literal angel. And you have this demon. By the way, when you drop your kids off at daycare, look around at the staff if you know what I mean. It's I'm sorry, it's self-preservation at this point. You think, oh no, it won't be us, won't be us. Well, I'm sure Harvey's parents thought so.
That's heartbreaking.
Ugh. She needs the attention of the chair, says Patrick. Oh yes.
Yeah.
I can think of a few other things I would like to introduce Thea to before the chair.
Women like that, when they get into prison, they don't, there's a lot of mothers in there that miss their children. So her life is going to be hell for a very long period of time.
Yeah, I would hope so. Would just hope, I would just hope like the Aryan nation or something is alive and well in the female prisons.
I like that wood chipper.
Yeah.
Wood chipper.
Take care of business because this person deserves the worst thing ever to have happen.
She did it to get attention.
To get attention.
That's monstrous.
Yeah. You know why else she did it? Did it because she generational trauma. Spin $20.
You know, as she likes to say, lanterns are lit, so are the tits.
She's not terrified.
1 second, I gotta.
I remember when my kids were little and we were looking at daycares, and it was something that my wife and I were just so monstrously, the fact that we had to do it was difficult, with work schedules and stuff like that. And we went to one after another, we looked in every corner. We looked in all the bathrooms from black mold. We wanted to look in the eyes of these people involved. We were mega paranoid, but we're happy, that their experiences were positive. We watched them like a hawk, and they all knew that, and all parents should,
Everything's got to be done above board.
It has to be done, but it is such it's a sacred thing, If you're going to give your trust to your child to do any of these places like that, you just this is the worst nightmare that a parent could ever have.
I don't even want to think about it. Spin, thank you so much. Give him another one if you would.
Yeah, thank you, Spin. I appreciate
give him another.
Sure.
Give me.
The turkeys are hitting the ground like sacks of wet cement. As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
All right, 1 second here. I have to. It was a little bigger. Okay. This is it Almighty 377? I think year 377. I thought it was Almighty 377. $10. Go ahead, give.
Here's a list of the players we'll be inviting to camp.
This guy here is dead.
Cross him off then.
Hell yeah. Let's see. 1 second. Gonna make that a little bigger. God bless our patriots and law enforcement. Democrats defending criminals tells you everything you need to know. I agree.
It's disgusting.
I agree. Thank you very much, Gear. Yep. Oof. All right. Well, let's.
You find yourselves back at home again. The Temple of Selûne is your home base, but your most recent mission has sent you out looking for the Tears of Selûne. These are not necessarily magical items, but fist-sized moonstones that will be used to complete a mosaic inside the temple that will create a mythal, and not in the art.
A mythal?
I don't know.
Trying to say missile there?
I don't know.
A mythal.
Got a mythal there.
Sounds like she has a speech impediment.
She doesn't look like she's got a hair lip there.
It's that Ibrea Iyengar.
She's an asshole.
Oh, God.
Arcane weave, a great and powerful working, so that here in Waterdeep and the surrounding area, there will be a sense of protection from not all magics, but just the darkest kinds, the ones that are the domain of not Selûne, but her dark sister, Shar.
Whoa. Tears of Selûne.
Prumkino, you have traveled so far. You're a bard of the College of the Moon. This is your calling. You've been studying mythals.
Prumkino Gordvine is a level 5 College of the Moon bard.
What do we think of the name Prumkino, boys?
Yeah, I don't know. We get a little Freudian action there going on there. I don't know. Pumpkino, huh? What, huh? Rumpkino? Oh, Prumpkino. I don't know.
I'll grab that one from Patrick. $2. Ginny has more testosterone than the whole table. Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. Rootin' tootin'.
Prumpkino. Wondering what it would take for me to name someone Prumpkino. Mythal. Mythal is a large area award. Mythal is a large area award. Okay. As I think somebody in the comments to the video said, it sounds like Mike Tyson trying to pronounce the word missile. Why is she wearing the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses? I gotta say, it's the only thing about her I like. Moloch for 5.
Prumkino is also
like
a halfling. He has a magical lute, the DOS lute. He is like, if you imagine a typical bard, but somehow sourced all of their clothing from the wilds.
Ixapen is an orc, and she is a level 5 knowledge cleric. A pair of tiny, intricate little silver spectacles set on her nose.
Now, that's the D&D I grew up with.
And just immaculate, pristine white cleric robes.
Lividity is a tiefling level 5 scion of the 3 rogue. They have 2 different colored eyes. One is a black sclera with a purple writhing pupil, and the other one is an eye that does not belong to them, which is a pale green, very elven looking eye.
You see, I'm memorable because I have to tell you that I am. Not through your role playing.
We are missing out, man. We are so missing out.
am Elohim Emberleaf. I'm a level 5 Winterwalker Ranger. I'm about 300 years old, pushing 300. I'm an olive-skinned, amber-eyed, dark-haired elf, wood elf, ranger.
So you got to put yourself, literally got to put yourself in as your character.
You are greeted in a small...
It's so... I have olive skin. Oh my God, my hair's dark too.
Small little alcove, a warm marble-filled room with a darling fountain at the center of it, away from the main structure and chambers of this temple. But you...
Forgotten Realms First Edition was so fun until people like this moved next door. Yeah. Just like last segment. Yep. Thank you, Edgelord. Orc and elf in the same party. Oh, it's...
Cats and dogs living together.
Yeah, mass hysteria.
You are greeted by Irvina Tunnel. You're not the head cleric of this temple in general, but your direct report. And she greets you with food and wine and song and so many friends that you have made here in the city and out on your adventures. You are so close, the four of you. You guys will be leaving in the morning.
What do you have to say?
You have a map. You have a timeline. You are 3 tiers away from completing this great work. Irvina ushers you into the room. You see that there are maybe 3 or 4 dozen humanoids here. You see Lars, the Goliath that made your glasses and was so glad to finally be given a task of...
Ha! Gay! Says Patrick.
Bromkino is working
The most important tool
a silver slipper.
is respect.
Gay! Good. You put Sean's up there too. And I'm sure Sean will have loved the gay, but give him something else as well.
You have nice manners for a thief and a liar.
5 memberships. Thank you so much, Sean.
He's so generous all the time.
It's much appreciated, brother. Much appreciated.
Smithing and artificery that wasn't just decorative gilt on the handle of a blade, You smell cooking chili and slightly burnt cornbread. You see your friend Kevin, the chili kobold, just holding
Award-winning.
Irvina is the first one to come over, and she fills up a beautiful and like decorous pewter goblet and hands it off
So
to you.
this is starting out
My
a
darling,
festival
you know-
and a feast? I don't know.
Couldn't have gone any other way.
I feel the danger.
That looks like Ryan over on Rumble. Of course, I self-inserted into my tabletop RPGs. Someone has to be a human fighter, a violent extremist.
You're just going
Those are the kind we like, Ryan.
on a simple little fetch mission. Tomorrow you can have more than one. We're clerics, we're not nuns.
I know, but I prefer to keep my thinking clear.
Okay, suit yourself. Everyone else.
Fine, I'm going to go get a drink, and I'll
You can do whatever you want.
Thank you.
I'm gonna slink after Lividity. I'll catch you when you're grabbing a drink.
That you will.
Yes.
Dude,
Cash me outside.
can you pass?
Because of that.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
The ale.
Cash me outside.
Here. Thank you. I don't know if I'll say this again. It might be the alcohol talking, but I have quite enjoyed traveling.
French mission.
Oh. Yeah. And then he just takes a drink and leaves.
It's very easy to disappear
No Jacko, tieflings and soy. Oh joy.
into this like very small room, overly packed with people. As you look around, there is not a person in this room you don't recognize. You're an elf, you're extremely long-lived, and it is sort of the curse of having survived as a ranger out in the world this long that you don't forget faces anymore.
He's that old. He's only
Give
level
me
5.
a
What the
pair
hell?
of checks. I want an insight check and a performance check.
Sounds like he's tarded.
Okay, this is inside. Nat 1.
I wish I knew, DB, why they all whispered.
Uh-oh. Did he shoot his buddy?
Boy, all right, let's see.
The tears cloud my eyes.
Go ahead and give me a performance check.
Nat 1.
I would not believe it if I didn't see it myself.
Oh my God, something that could have happened 5% of the time. Oh my God.
Eloine, you feel it. Even here in this room, surrounded by people, you are an elf, so long-lived, from a group so epic that you know if you had made it just a little bit farther, up there where the winter never fades,
Was it
you
somebody
would
singing?
have been a part of a group whose deeds and names would live
rolled a
on
one
in
on.
story and song.
We don't know.
Whenever you feel too much of anything, too much sorrow or dread
really
or
gonna cry.
joy, and this room is full of joy,
He's got my
you
vote for the
cannot
night.
help but to think of them
Look at him.
and how you failed them and how you see them again in your new friends now. It is a pleasure to travel with these three, even Lividity.
$5 says he gets up and leaves the table for a moment.
Do you think you're finally going to tell her what you did to her?
No.
All right, now it got quiet.
No. No, Kino, if they ask for me, I just need a moment. Understand?
Lividity. You feel it. Your right eye. The false eye. It's not false. You had a glass eye when you met them. An accident. Accidents happen. Thieves lose things as much as they steal.
One thing they all have in common, the DM just never stops.
Yeah.
It's never like, okay, what do you want to do? Here's the setting you're in. What do you want to do?
Well,
go ahead. Yep, got that one. Why do they all whisper? Thank you, DB.
Somebody's got to go back and get a shitload of dimes.
When you guys come to New York, there are toll booths. Someone's going to have to go back and get a shitload of dimes. That's right. It's all electronic now, though. They just mail you your tolls. Where's all the fun? Titties and beer for $5. It's basically a D&D commercial, but it sucks and lasts for 4 hours.
That's nice.
Yeah. I can't watch these gay ass people play through. We're only going to watch it for a couple more minutes here. And we'll do the lunacy montage and we'll head over to Rumble and we'll do our movie. So those of you that want to ride out the evening watching a fantasy movie, 80s fantasy. What the fuck is this gayness, says Crawford. Who watches this? I kind of got to wonder if even the people that this is marketed to, if like this is finally starting to kind of be the end of the road. It seems so forced. I don't know. Jeffram for $5. Serious question. At any time in the history of shows like Critical Role or Dimension 20, has anyone ever played a human fighter? My guess is you probably have to go back to the first season of Critical Role, right? I don't know if I don't remember those characters, but yeah, maybe not. I don't seem to remember one. Yep, the human fighter, named Bob or Bill or whatever, just cannot be done. Chris for $5. The script for this is like a shitty romance novel. Yeah, I mean you're along for the ride. It's like you're tied up and prisoner on this train. Osiris for $10.
What is the soup du jour?
It's the soup of the day.
That sounds good. I'll have that.
Okay, great. 5-minute DM monologue. But I just wanted to search the body for treasure. Yeah. Just wanted to be a murder hobo. Can we please just do that? Cal for $2, our fearless moderator. Can we just listen to nails on a chalkboard now? Thank you, buddy. I think we're all caught up.
But this eye that was given to you
Do this for about 5 more minutes.
by the god of this place, by your friend, Ixa, here within these walls, is an eye not your own. Doesn't match. It doesn't fit right. Why do you travel with them?
Look at those painted fingernails. Yeesh. I asked for a clip, and I will get my clip.
Look, a part of the deal for getting this eye back was to protect this one on their journey.
They actually think this is like an acting gig. It's like, it's not a commercial. It's not a Netflix deal, but it is a YouTube, and it will get X number of views. So
is Ginny D giving him the stink eye?
I don't know.
Act as a bodyguard.
Whoa, her eyes got big too.
I feel like I got duped a little bit, but I'm trying
there's tension
to hold up my end of the bargain.
And the gods you serve, Bane.
The thing is, they chronically miscalculate why people want to watch this. They sort of want to watch it for the story, but they want to watch like people who know each other, like play a game, have fun, kind of be an insert for, maybe for like a lost group that the viewer, has, maybe they don't have a current group. Instead, they actually start to smell their own farts and like think like, yeah, this smells really good. I don't know. Not a lot of self-awareness going on.
Nah.
Shawnee over on Rumble. Most churches should have a standing bounty for tiefling tails. Ooh, I like the cut of your jib, Mr. Sean over on Rumble. Wait, is this like when Garth Brooks went grunge and this dude is actually Matt Mercer's real persona? I don't think it's Matt Mercer, but it's like Matt Mercer's evil twin. Yeah. Ransom Hass. Is he wearing a shoulder holster like a bad Miami Vice cop? Good reference there. Miami Vice. Carl Derone.
Well, most of all.
Cyberfender for $2. Thanks for making us aware, Double D, Rogan, and Mouse.
You're welcome.
Well, Merkel, In your heart, three gods
Maybe that was for Cello.
hold greater sway.
I can't believe you wouldn't already be aware of this kind of shitty.
And I think you know by now that whenever you are in this place, without actively seeking to harm you, they will always
It looks
let
like
you
they
know.
have Bruno Mars, Ginny D, and Marilyn Manson all playing Dungeons and Dragons together.
Yeah. It is. It's like a 90s goth guy.
And the other dude looks like a country western singer.
Prumkino.
That you should feel a little more uncomfortable here.
Yeah, so if possible, upon hearing that the information that Eloine has been enjoying traveling with Lividity, I kind of want to like grab a couple drinks and be like, excuse me for a moment, and just kind of like shuffle off to both of them, just kind of waiting for my moment to like bust in and be like a part of this because it's so exciting.
I think your passive perceptions are high enough that both of you sort of clock the jump rope, like double dutch like energy of your shortest and most excitable party member, like waiting to get in there.
Like a dog.
Prokino, cheers.
Cheers to you. Oh, I brought you both fresh drinks.
Oh, I'm just having one.
Perfect. I'll set this away then.
Thank you.
Someone just grabs it.
It's like bad improv. Ugh. No more. No mas. No mas.
It gives me a bad taste in my mouth.
All right, gird your loins.
Here it comes.
Second reporting. We're here to arrest a child sex offender. And you guys are out here honking.
No, we're pressed. We're not
That
pressed.
vehicle right there is honking and impeding our investigations while we're trying to arrest a child sex offender. That's who you guys are protecting. Insane. That's what we're doing. My word's not for you.
Arrest them. Arrest these people. Arrest them.
What do you do? Obviously, that was an ice guy. You would think like there was a time in this country where you'd be like, hey, we're just trying to get rid of the sex offender that's living in your neighborhood. But you literally have...
You heard somebody yell, where's your warrant?
Yeah, where's your warrant?
Like, I have to show you.
Yeah. Well, sorry, Karen. Let me whip that out for you. Oh, man. Does that meet your standards? All these fucking legal experts. Yeah, I mean, days gone by, you'd have been like, oh, please continue. Get the sex offender out of our neighborhood. But no, you have crazy, stupid, middle-aged white women who are destroying this country. Literally trying to stop law enforcement from arresting a child sex predator. How do you countenance that? How does that make any sense?
I can't see enough of them getting maced. Here's a flavor of the day of our mace. It's cinnamon and hate.
Oh, you're gonna love one of these, Rogan. You're gonna love one of these. Yeah. Liberal white women in Minnesota cries hysterically as ICE conducts a search for 2 child rapists in their neighborhood.
Is she because the child rapist was there, or because was ICE there? Why?
Yeah, honestly, I would. In days gone by, I might have given them the benefit of the doubt. Oh, maybe they don't know that like there's a child sex predator there, but we just saw a video where the ICE agent was telling people. Maybe they're doing that now as a way to kind of de-escalate these situations. Hey guys, we're just trying to get rid of the kid diddlers in your area. Maybe you want to ease up.
We're hoping that you could warn them we're coming so they can arm up real quick and meet us with firefight.
Yeah. And then they could get away, and then maybe they could rape your grandchild. And honestly, I think some of these dumb, stupid, lefty white women, I think they'd be like, okay, I don't care.
I'd raise their child.
My life's just pure misery anyway.
I'd raise that child.
Yep.
You can just kill ICE agents. You know that? You can just kill them. You don't have to hold your phone in their face and ask people when their birthday is,
all right, Pat.
and ask people what their name is,
Chris,
and then try
Dale.
to find wherever they end up in Los Angeles. You can kill them. This isn't about social media clout anymore. This isn't about video. This isn't about the phone. This is about get a gun and start killing ICE agents.
His neck
They are
tattoo says
deputized
yes
corrections officer.
What does it say?
Right?
says
Are we
yes,
reading it
yeah.
backwards?
Yes,
Yes,
and.
Yes, and. That's like a theater thing. Improv thing, I think.
You can
Kill
them. And you got kicked off of X.
I know.
Great googly moogly. What the hell?
They allow that on TikTok.
Holy moly.
Just because I told the Ayatollah of Iran he was going to be wearing a 2-ton accoutrement on his head pretty soon. But you can literally call now for the murder of an ICE agent trying to get kid molesters out of neighborhoods. Tell me this world isn't fucked up. Oh, so this is another thing that's going on. So these tech workers, this is up in Minnesota, they were mistaken for ICE agents, and they ended up being accosted by an anti-ICE mob. So it's just a casual lunch. And these guys are like, what the fuck's going on?
This has got to be the funniest thing I've ever seen. I know, it's like, you feel like a zoo. I've never.
If you're not with us, then you're against us. So clear. So clear.
Oh my god. What? We do custom apps for a whole bunch of companies around Minnesota and the country. Filming us?
Why are you filming us?
Because you're filming us. Here. Do I look like an ICE agent?
Yeah, you look like a fucking ICE agent.
Holy fucking crap.
Retarded women. Do I look like an ICE agent? Obviously, the guy's not. Yeah, you look like one.
Oh my God. There you go. This is why more people are going to carry guns. That's why, and we're going to see Karens getting holes in them.
At this point, it's like we've tried to warn you. We've tried to stop you. Now, you know what? If you're bound and determined to do it, fine. Just start charging the agents, and they can start perforating.
Hey, Double D, we have 2 on Kick right now.
2 on Kick?
Can any of you 2 on Kick send a message so we can see what one looks like?
Yeah.
What? Wait, you guys are.
Put you up.
We'll put you up right away.
Wait, you guys are. I don't support ICE either.
We'll let you call your shot for the drop you want, too.
I'm just trying to enjoy my lunch.
If you're not with us, then you're against us.
Incredible. Now it's like they call everybody else fascist. So now they're literally resorting to
yes.
These are bots.
I don't have that drop.
That is Ryan over on boy. He's got the trifecta going now. He's logged in.
How's this one for your drop, then?
Ooh, what happened to the tolerant left?
Here you go. Yeah, like I said, I don't have to do this. I'm happy to do this. That's all.
Yeah, Kami's talking. Here's another one. So not only do you look, maybe if you look like one, they'll start to question you, like Brown Shirt in Germany in the early 30s. But if you start driving vehicles that look a little too much like an ICE vehicle, you'll also get the same treatment. This guy almost deserves it, though. He's such a stupid little cuck.
We just got to
Get that in a moment.
He's got a lot of camera equipment. I think we can say this isn't ICE.
Yeah, I'm not. I tried to tell the first lady that nobody believes me. That's all I can do is tell you. I already shot. Listen, first of all, I don't have to do any of that, but I'm kind. I respect the.
It feels like he has to explain that he's driving a car to these stupid yentas. He should just be saying, "Fuck off, bitches." Seriously, go fuck off.
They're giving the fear that they supposedly fear would happen to them. They're creating the fear.
Yeah. No self-reflection at all. No stepping back and being like, whoa, wait a minute. Aren't we doing what we say the other side does? No, of course not. Titties and beer for $10.
I give you money, you give me ideas.
And you never say thank you.
That's what the money is for.
That is what the money's for. White women are needed. The white race is the global minority, but we are expected to care about the quote unquote minorities. Meanwhile, year by year, our numbers dwindle. Yeah. It would help if, well, you know what? The ones that are, a lot of the ones that are crazy nowadays, they're the ones that are out of childbearing years. I mean, there is still a number of, you know, the young ones, but man, it just seems like they're all these like older.
This is what we need.
You know?
Yeah, no. I really appreciate what you guys are doing.
I appreciate what you guys are doing. What a cock. I appreciate you guys harassing me.
And you're like, dude, like, shut your mouth and get in your car. More and more people are showing up. Don't you? Danger.
I'm not here to help you.
I'm not here to help you. The fact that
you're in a vehicle like this at this time.
I get it. But with all due respect.
There it is. Yep.
I'm not here to help you.
There's who the enemy is.
Fuck me.
Saggy ass and droopy tits. And she's telling you, I'm not here to help you. He literally is just driving a white SUV. I'm not here to help you.
Just
look at her shaking her fucking head.
You can.
If you don't tell these people to go fuck themselves, and if they get in your way, you're going to run them over.
Well,
I mean, if you're part of the media.
That's not how it works.
This is my business.
I know.
This is my business. Thank you, Karen.
Not here
He was here with a video camera yesterday. I did see another vehicle with them, but I did see him with a camera.
Press badge when folks are coming on the side?
No.
Okay.
I told them I was with the media.
Okay.
And when people get irate with me, I have no choice to just roll the window.
I think you gotta understand that people were kidnapped.
It wasn't yesterday, because that's what we did the story on.
Sorry.
Let's just wrap this up, okay?
It was helpful. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
You guys the first time.
Let's just wrap this up so either way.
Dude, like crazy. You can't give yourself into those people. You'll never be able to satisfy any of them.
So that's why the only answer is a firm middle finger. Say fuck off. And remember this this gem from 2020. Let's not forget the scene from 2020 when an Antifa mob stormed random restaurant goers in D.C. and demanded that they show obeisance to BLM. There you go. There's your anti-fascists literally crowding a woman trying to enjoy her dinner with their fists up high. Scum of the earth. Absolute scum of the earth. To me, there's nothing too bad that could happen to these people. Not one thing. They all seem to be very fearful of being filmed, says Patrick for 2. Yeah. Interesting that, huh?
Oh.
Now, it's one thing if law enforcement gets in your way, you know, you're bound to stop. When some random brother with a weapon does it, all bets are off. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this, but obviously this was the right guy to do this kind of thing. Boom, boom, boom.
Come on, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Touch my fucking truck, bitch.
Soccer kick to the head. Soccer kick to the head.
Fuck out of the fucking road next time, you dumb fuck.
If we dox these ICE agents, if we can dox these ICE agents,
Jesus Christ,
we need to go to their fucking houses.
And do what? Do what? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
You understand me? I know.
Hey, fair play is fair play. Where's your address at?
Yeah.
Where does your daughter and your son-in-law live?
Yep.
Where do they live? Tell us where they live. It's good for one, good for the other.
Oh, that shit sounds crazy or cruel or like, Jesus, you're going to... Yes, I am. This is war. Do you understand? We're at war.
Get back on
with
the package
government.
of fish sticks and shut up.
And the branch of the government, our state, local police, troopers, guard, aren't doing anything. Fry, Walls, Peggy, Amy, Tina, none of them are doing anything. Angie Craig, Elon Omar, much as I like her, none of them are doing anything. None of them
are as crazy as they are, but they're not as crazy as you. God. They're crazy.
As much as I love Elon Omar,
are doing anything. You want to come after our
Like Tina Fey, Amy Poehler?
I like
What's he
Tina Fey.
yapping
That's
about?
what I was
I
trying to
like
figure
Tina
out.
Fey.
Must be like senators, state senators. I don't know.
Families?
Amy Poehler's funny.
Okay.
If you support Donald Trump, I better not see you wearing red, white, and blue, flying a flag, eating apple pie, or even taking the day off work on the 4th of July. You can wear orange and eat Big Macs on Donald Trump's birthday, but the 4th of July, Independence Day, no, you cannot celebrate Independence Day while simultaneously supporting a man that is...
Yeah, because celebrating independence is listening to you tell us what to do. Twat.
Mm-hmm. Craig for two. Yeah, all of that dude's testosterone was in his beard. Yeah. Every last bit of it.
Is actively trying to dismantle our democracy and undermining the Constitution at every turn, because you do not love this country. You do not value this country. You love Donald Trump for some unknown reason, and you've decided to put him above our country and the principles upon which it was founded. So save your bullshit. You are not a patriot. You are actively anti-American. I don't want to see you.
I'm willing to bet $20 that her husband is just so fucking done with her. I mean, obviously she has a pretty house. Mm-hmm. It's a big house. It looks like it's,
She might be living at home. I mean, she's young enough.
I'm gonna say, yeah, Rogan, I'm gonna respectfully disagree.
Okay,
I think she's some 19-year-old girl.
Really?
Yeah, this is her at her
I could
parents'
see her being
house.
in her early 20s.
Yeah,
I could see her being
This is her in her parents' house.
Well, I gotta tell you what, sweetheart, your dad can't wait to fucking marry you off.
And by the way, by the looks of it, Dad's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
You're not exactly trying to give away that white privilege, are you, Toots?
Lighting fireworks, eating hot dogs,
Unless she's like
anything.
has like a sugar
that is
daddy.
not for you anymore, because you, my friend, are not a patriot. You are not pro-America.
I hate that.
You are pro-Donald Trump. And
That's a
those two
trigger
things
for
are in
me
direct
right there.
contradiction. Those of us who actually give a shit about our country, we will celebrate while protesting the
Right?
man
If
that's
this
trying
is backwards on film, she doesn't have a ring on her finger.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be correct? Like this is backwards?
destroy it.
It should
The
be.
rest of you, sit your asses at home if you can't go into work and try to do some personal work, because Lord knows that there's a lot of it that needs to be done.
Okay,
You might want to repark your car, though.
Oh, you're gonna love this, Rogan.
I'm very. Whoa, man! Get off my stuff. Get off my. Get off. Hey! Don't touch my stuff. Do not touch my stuff.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What are you doing? Don't touch my stuff again.
Oh my god! I could watch these old bags getting the hose down on a loop 24/7.
now?
Wet t-shirt contest.
That's what you get for putting your hands on people.
The only bad part is she didn't stumble into the road.
Now your face is painted orange.
As she likes to say, lanterns are lit. So are the tits.
That's where I'll find out.
That flavor was pepper steak without the steak.
Well, that shut her up real quick.
There you go. My son accidentally pepper sprayed himself at his buddy's house 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had a lot to say about it.
Not pleasant. I would bet.
No,
Nothing
not
pleasant
at all.
ICE fucking shot a protester in the eye! A peaceful protester holding a fucking megaphone! Not a weapon, not a
Calm
threat!
down, Saddam Hussein.
Shot him with the bullet!
Holy
point
cow.
blank and blood!
Like a combination of like Gilbert Gottfried and like you said, Saddam Hussein. I love these retards getting their justice when it says Amino, yes.
Blinded him!
Thank you.
Then they dragged him away while people were screaming, "Leave him alone! This isn't law enforcement! This is fascist-ass brutality!" And if that wasn't enough, in Maryland, ICE detained a mother of four on her way to fucking work. Her 15-year-old son was dying of cancer, and that monster-ass
Press X to
agency
down on
said,
that one.
No, she couldn't say goodbye. No, she couldn't hold his hand one last time. No, she might not even get to go to the goddamn
Indeed,
funeral.
DB.
This is cruelty. This is the definition of a heartless, system-sanctioned, cold-blooded evil.
Patrick Demo for two. Arab Sam Kinison is about to have a stroke.
Dude needs to learn how to trim that mustache there. You got a little flyaway off to the one side there, dude.
Sadaka.
Oh, and guess what? January 20th, we're done being quiet. Get your sides, get your fucking anger, because we're taking to the streets nationwide.
You're gonna force Americans go out there, our troops out on the street to do things that they don't want to do. You're gonna force the hand of American soldiers on American soil to do this.
You got a 33 and a third chance of winning, but I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even gonna try.
I love how he says that. Kurt Angle knows.
Ryan, $2. Sir, this is a Wendy's. But I mean, just what does it say that like a grown man can get that worked up and that like that
Well, on
feminine...
cue too, because remember that was edited.
Oh yeah. But I mean, if it would take a lot for me to have to generate that kind of like rage and anger.
There's news in the world, guys.
So that's news that I guess Iran put out essentially like another death threat against Trump. By the way, these are kindergarten teachers. I believe filming in school.
I hope they get fired.
Well, they drew the attention of libs of TikTok, so I know whenever you do that, you're guaranteeing like, okay, the school's at least going to look into it. Now, a lot of these schools can't do anything, but it's like, I don't know, if that was like my kid's teacher, I'd be like, switch classes.
We just focused on the color blue.
Sorry, we got a little too excited.
And not
yeah,
who's killing who.
Yeah, how about the numbers 1 through 10?
There. Guys, please.
These are the ding-dongs teaching your kids.
And Renee Good was shot in the head and killed by an ICE agent. How does that equate to them doing everything correctly?
Why was Renee Good unfortunately and tragically killed?
Are you asking me my opinion?
Member of the quote-unquote press.
Because an ICE agent acted recklessly and killed her unjustifiably.
Oh, okay. So you're a biased reporter with a left-wing opinion.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, because you're a left-wing hack. You're not a reporter. You're posing in this room as a journalist, and it's so clear by the premise of your question. And you and the people in the media who have such biases but fake like you're a journalist, you shouldn't even be sitting in that seat. But you're pretending like you're a journalist, but you're a left-wing activist. And the question that you just raised and your answer proves your bias. You should be reporting on the facts. You should be reporting on the cases. Do you have the numbers of how many American citizens were killed at the hands of illegal aliens who ICE is trying to remove from this country? I bet you don't. I bet you didn't even read up on those stories. I bet you never even read about Laken Riley or Jocelyn Nungray or all of the innocent Americans who were killed at the hands of illegal aliens in this country. And the brave men and women of ICE are doing everything in their power to remove those heinous individuals and make our communities safer. And shame on people like you in the media who have a crooked view and have a biased view and pretend like you're a real honest journalist.
That is what you call tearing someone a new one. Well done, Carolyn Levitt.
Do you think that men can get pregnant?
Oh, God.
Is this the Indian? I saw this.
I hesitated there because I wasn't sure where the conversation was going or what the goal was. I mean, I do take care of patients with different identities. I take care of many women. I take care of people with different identities. And so that's where I paused. I think, I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
Well, the goal is just the truth. So can men get pregnant?
Again, the reason I paused there is I'm not really sure what the goal of the question is.
The goal is just to establish a biological reality. You just said a moment ago that science and evidence should control, not politics.
Absolutely.
So let's just test that proposition. Can men get pregnant?
I take care of people with many identities, but
can men get pregnant?
I take care of many women that can get pregnant. I do take care of people that don't identify as women. That
Can men get pregnant?
Again,
I love how he doesn't like lose his cool. Just continues to like, yep. He's not trying to forcefully make his point. You know, he's just kind of steady, like, all right, can men get pregnant?
I'm saying.
Let me just remind you what you testified to a moment ago. Science and evidence should control, not politics. So, can men get pregnant? You're a doctor, I think.
Science and evidence should guide medicine.
Do science and evidence tell us that men can get pregnant? Biological men, can they get pregnant?
I also think yes/no questions like this are a political tool. And
No, yes/no questions are about the truth, Doctor. Let's not make a mockery of this proceeding. This is about science and evidence, and I'm asking you. You know, the United States Supreme Court just heard arguments yesterday at great length on this question. This is not a hypothetical question. This is not theoretical. It affects real people in their real lives. And you're here as an expert, called by the other side as an expert. And you've been telling us that you follow, right, you're a doctor, and you follow the science and the evidence. So I just want to know, based on the science, can men get pregnant? That's a yes or no question. It really is, I think.
I think you're trying to reduce the complexity of a lot.
I'm not. I'm trying to get, it's not complex. I'm trying to get to an answer, and I'm trying to test, frankly, your
It's all funny until she's your doctor, right?
Yeah.
veracity.
That's a fucking tragedy right there.
As a medical professional and as a scientist.
Because that thought right there, you know, that kind of thought right there has no problem with doing experimentation on somebody that and they're not aware of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they have their own little agenda and they're in the operating room, whatever the fuck it is.
Yep. Unbelievable. But the thing is, like, what's causing it? What causes that? That's fear. She's not doing that. She can't be doing that because she actually believes it. All the gobbledygook she was saying. She's doing it because if she had said the truth, she would have gotten backlash from, you know, everybody.
But like the truth should be your armor. You know, is it back? Like, if you just tell the truth, then you're in a clear.
Yeah.
Other people telling the truth would be there with you. Let the lunatics be lunatics. That's your armor. If you get
doesn't mean much. Truth is in hard supply.
Fuck.
Cal for two. I'm just an old country doctor, Jim. Very good. Thank you, Cal. Can a cat give birth to a dog? Well, you know, it depends on your, reality.
This is a political question.
Okay, guys, we are going to end this one, but we're going over to Rumble full-time. Not full-time, full-time, but for tonight. So this stream is going to end on YouTube, Rumble, and Kick, and then we're going to fire up a new stream on Rumble. The link to that stream should be in the description of this video. We're going to watch a fantasy movie from the 80s. Okay. It's I think you guys, well, I don't know if you'll like it or not, but hey, it'll be something to watch.
They'll like it.
You'll like it.
They'll like it.
Okay. I'm going to stop this now. So hopefully you guys go over there and we will see you in just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. 2 and 2. Right, so,
hit the like button on the way out.
Yeah, hit the like button on the way out, and then just sit tight on that Rumble stream. It's the Mystery Movie Watch Party, I think episode 4 stream. So just go in there. It'll take just a minute or two for me to get things up and running here. So, okay, we'll talk to you guys in just a moment.